Hello everybody, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design. I want to welcome you to my live stream. Sorry it's a little later than I had hoped to start going on this, but such is life. But anyway, if you don't know, my name is Jason, and I'm an illustrator and graphic artist. And today I'm going to be working on some sketch cards that I'm trying to work up for my upcoming debut on WhatNot. WhatNot is a sort of a selling and auction platform on the internet, usually via an app, but you can also look at it on your computer. But I'm going to try to sell some of my artwork on it starting next week. My first live stream on WhatNot will be on Tuesday at 7 o'clock, and you can find the link to it in the description of this live stream. So if you would, check it out. There's nothing on there right now really, just sort of a holding screen saying when the live stream will be. But if you would go over there and follow me, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to try to live stream on WhatNot a few times a week. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, see how it works and everything. People are here. Nighthawk Warrior says, have a good evening tonight. Good night. Okay, Nighthawk, hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good night as well. I think this is Nasser. Is this Nasser? Yes, it's Nasser. Nasser says, music is too loud, I can't hear you. You can't hear me. Amy, how you doing? Good seeing you. Amy says she's already following me there. Cool. Very good. Amy, is the music too loud? It's been turned down, so, but Nasser says that is too loud. But yeah, so starting next Tuesday, I'll be doing stuff on WhatNot, so please follow me over there. And yeah, if you want, you can buy some of my artwork. That'd be cool. But like I said, today I'm going to be working on these drawings, and you know, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm sure there's something else that I am forgetting, but hopefully I'll remember before the end of the stream. I'll be drawing for about, I don't know, about 2 hours or so. So I'll be here for the next foreseeable future. So stick around. I'll be drawing and hanging out. And I'm glad you think it's a very fun Logan. This is Logan right after he skewered someone. He's having a little celebratory cigar. So yes, he's having fun. But with that said, let me see if I can find the right pen to start drawing. Get the seat ready so I can actually reach the drawing, and hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Actually, I need to, before I actually start inking, I'm gonna do a little more shadowing on his hand, so it looks okay. Oh, there we go. Is that okay? Yes. Let's see. Do I have everything right? That's right, I think. And Wolverine's wearing his John Byrne brown and tan costume, which I think is very cool.
Come on, I want you to meet a great new star.
Nasser says, turn the music down like 50% more. It's already down pretty low, Nasser. Is your volume up very high? Because the sound on the music is down quite a bit. Unless there's something else going on. Oh, wait, hold on. No, the music's down. Amy, is the music too loud? I will ask Amy. Not that I don't trust Nasser, but just want a second opinion before I start screwing around with the sound any more than I already have. The music is overpowering your voice. It doesn't matter how loud the stream is in my phone. Well, if it turns out anymore, the music is gone. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold while I check on Nasser. How's that, Nasser? Is that better? Waiting for confirmation from Nasser whether or not his sensitive ears can now hear me. It's better, says Nasser. Okay. The music's there because I don't really talk that much, Nasser, while I'm drawing, so. Let's see. Nasser wants to get into global politics for some reason, even though this live stream is for drawing. I'm afraid Nasser's going to be disappointed because I'm not going to humor him in his obsession with the Middle East. So. We'll talk about superheroes though, if you want to talk about that. Or the new He-Man movie. You gonna watch that, Nasser, when it comes out? I think, actually, you weren't even... were you even around when He-Man first came out? When the cartoon first came out? I don't think you were. No, okay, that's too old school for Nasser. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this new movie. I saw the trailer and I was not that impressed. The sad thing was that when I was watching the trailer, the only thing I could think of was I've seen better AI in sort of like, you know, fan-made YouTube videos, and I know this movie costs well over $100 million, so it did not bode well for my, I don't know, my thoughts on the actual film. Nasser says, I've seen like 3 episodes. They didn't show it much when I was a kid. I was born in '97. Okay, yeah, by that time it was long gone. I mean, I think I think that show probably ended a good decade, probably more than a decade before you were born. But I liked it. When I was a kid, I thought it was fun. Although, I mean, I'm not as sort of immersed in He-Man lore as some other people. I mean, I know some people who like love it, like know everything about He-Man. All I really knew about He-Man was what I saw in the cartoons. But he's a cool character. I just I don't know. It's like if you're gonna do He-Man, it's like do him right. You can't. I think trying to update him for modern audiences is stupid. It's just like it's not. It was not made for, you know, adult sensibilities in 2026. You know, the character was made to entertain kids, you know, boys, you know, back in the early 80s. So, you know, it should still have that same appeal. I mean, I brought up to sort of modern day standards, but you know, it should be an adventure movie. You know, set in Eternia, not set in like 2026 Los Angeles. It's just nonsense. But they didn't ask me before they made the movie, so it's too late. It's too late now. So all we can do is hope for the best. Hope the movie is still good. You know, there's a chance. There's a chance it might end up being good. So we'll have to wait and see. I've seen a few movies where I saw the trailer and the trailer did not impress me, and then I saw the actual movie and I was like, oh wow, this movie's actually good. So hopefully He-Man will be one of them, or Masters of the Universe. I think that's the official name, Masters of the Universe. Hopefully it will also impress me. But if it doesn't, I won't be surprised. I will go into it with the lowest of expectations and hope that I am pleasantly surprised. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting all my fingers mixed up here. I'm not. This is why I have to do pretty tight pencils before I start inking, because if I don't, I will get lost with all the various sketch lines that I'm making, and so I have to have a clear map as to exactly what I am doing. Some things I like, some things I don't here.
Is it okay with you, sir? Sure, kids. Go ahead. Well, thank you.
Pick something groovy, Alex.
And that's close enough, I think. That's good enough. We'll see. We'll soon find out together. Crash Crosby's here. He says, nice smiling Wolverine. Must have just slashed a vending machine for a free snack cake. Do they still have cigarette machines? I don't know. If they do, that's why he's smiling. He just slashed into a cigarette machine, got himself some nice smokes. They don't have vending machines for beer anymore, do they? I think they did when I was a kid. Didn't they? Or am I imagining that? I can't remember. But he's smiling because he slashed something, and it could have been a vending machine. It could have been the tax man. It could have been Hulk on a weekend. I don't know. He did something he shouldn't have done, and now he's very pleased with himself. He's mighty pleased with himself. All right. Don't want that pen. I want this pen. Brush pen. Hey, Nasser. Okay. You have a good night, Nasser. You take care. Stay out of trouble. Buy silver, Nasser. Crash Quadrant says Japan has all kinds of vending machines. Yes, it does. It has some weird vending machines as well. You probably don't want to buy stuff out of them. So be careful. Be mindful of which vending machines in Japan you vend from. Vend wisely when in Japan. I'm using my trusty brush pen. The good thing about inking Wolverine is that I don't feel as uptight about clean lines because he's kind of a rough character. I don't know, I think it's probably just mental on my part. I'm much more uptight when I'm thinking someone like Spider-Man or like Superman, because in my mind's eye I see them as being clean heroes, and for Captain America, and so I'm much more careful. Not more careful. I'm much more. Probably, I guess uptight is probably the right word. Uptight about my inking, because I'm worried if I make a mistake, it's not gonna look good. You know, with Wolverine, it's like he's so. You know, it doesn't. It matters, but it's like he's not a pretty. He's not. You know, he's not a pretty hero. So I don't know. It's weird. It's all in my head. Because the final artwork is probably gonna look the same regardless. It's just, what
you're going to hear about today is nothing
get
short
hung up
of
on this
miracle.
stuff.
It's dramatically new,
Made
possible only through years
So
of
it's more fun to ink Wolverine because like I said, I'm more relaxed. Oops. Sorry about that. Can you guys see? Is there enough light? I think there is.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this, your voice comes out sounding like this.
Aha. Aha. I didn't realize I was listening to my headphones through the wrong device. Hold on. I'm gonna turn that off. And see if I can connect to the wrong device. That's better.
Can't you do anything right?
You're blaming me?
Who would I blame? I didn't put that marshal on our trail. Hey, don't.
That's better.
What have you done?
Alright. Let's see. Murphy's Law. Put my headphones on, and then 5 seconds later, battery needs to be recharged. Oh gosh.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camps, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
Yes, low battery.
All right. What's your address?
Hello, Mr. Smith. Did you release the second bond issue in December? Yeah. All right.
Your cat did what, Mrs. Harris? Really? All right. Okay. Listen, Mark. Some crazy stuntman is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story. All right, Jack. Take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it? Well,
There it goes. Dead. It's dead. Alright. Give me a second while I recharge the headphones. Why smack around my camera by accident? Hold on. Alright. Headphones replugged in. Hopefully they will recharge in the next day while I work on Wolverine. My favorite part of inking is spotting in blacks because I don't have to be careful. Until I get to the edge, then I gotta slow down once I get towards the edge. Otherwise, I gotta paint outside the lines. And that's not good. I learned that in kindergarten. No bueno. The thing I love most about this ink is how quickly it dries. What is this stuff? It is carbon ink. There you go. Platinum carbon ink. Down on Amazon. Lasts forever. Forever. And it's very good ink. I use it in my brush pens, in my regular pens. I want to try it in my calligraphy pen, but sorry, it's not a calligraphy pen. It's a what is this? What is this? It's not a calligraphy pen. This is a it's not a ballpoint pen. It's a what are these called? They're called not crow quill pens. They're fountain pens. Yeah, I want to try it on my fountain pen. I've not quite worked up the nerve to do it though, because I don't know. People on the internet say tons of things. Someone said that it will clog up your fountain pen, but I don't know if I believe that, because it's not clogged up any of my brush pens, and I can leave my brush pens unused for months and then come right back to them and they're perfectly fine. So I kind of doubt that rumor. So I'm very tempted to use that carbon ink in my fountain pen. But we'll see. We shall see.
Right in the cabinet.
Is it okay with you, sir? Sure, kids. Go ahead. Well, thank you.
Pick something groovy, Alex.
Oh yeah, also, by the way, rest in peace, Sal Buscema, one of the great artists of Marvel Comics from the 60s through the 2000s. How old was he? He was 89 years old, I believe. He was about to turn 90 when he passed away a few days ago. I think his birthday was yesterday. Now, he was a brother of the late, great John Buscema, who was a classic artist on tons of comics, like Sal. Both of them drew pretty much every superhero in Marvel Comics. They're so good. I remember Sal just from his work on the Hulk for years. Great Hulk artist. Very cool. So he had a good life, and he has decades of artwork that he's left behind, and so we can still enjoy his work, even though he's now gone. And also, if you would, please continue praying for Mike S. Miller, who is recovering from a stroke he had a little over a week ago. He is he's still recovering. He had to go to the hospital again a few days ago because he was having symptoms again, but apparently they said he's okay. So just keep him in prayer, and hopefully he will heal up and be as good as new, over time. But stroke is something that it's not easy to bounce back from. You have to relearn how your brain connects to your muscles and everything. So it's gonna take some time. scary because Mike is younger than me, and you know, I could easily see myself going through the same stuff. You know, they're both, for the grace of God, alive. So you never know when something like that will strike, will hit you, because there are no real symptoms until it happens. All you can do is try to stay healthy, exercise, watch your food intake, your blood pressure, all that stuff that doctors tell you to do that you don't want to do, but you know, the alternative is possibly really getting sick. So
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a
Alright.
miracle. It's dramatically new, made possible only through years of research, inventions, and innovation. Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this,
we say it's definitely keeping him in our prayers. Yeah, no, definitely. Seriously, I mean, I just felt really bad. I saw he did a live stream a few days ago, a Facebook live stream, and it just made me, oh my gosh, he's doing okay, but it's, I mean, he obviously, I mean, I just felt really bad, you know, and it's just gonna take time.
Come on. I want you to meet a great new star.
Hey, Grant Crosby is back. What kind of coffee do you drink, Grant? What do you have in it? These are important questions. You just drink it black, drink it like a fancy mocha latte with a squirt of mint and vanilla. I don't drink coffee myself. My wife is addicted to it. So it's just too bitter for me. I can't quite make myself consume it. Although it's weird. Coffee. I feel the same way about coffee and tobacco. Like, you know, cigarettes, cigars, pipes. I have no interest in consuming it, but I love the smell of it. I love the smell of pipe smoke. Even cigarette and cigar smoke, I don't mind. You know, I almost find it pleasant. But the thought of smoking is just kind of just like, ugh. The same thing with coffee. It's like drinking coffee. Yeah, no, thank you. But I kind of love the smell of coffee. Coffee smells very good to me. But it's just the taste. It's just I can't do it. Grant says, just half and half. Can't use sweetener anymore. I'm old. Don't worry, we're all old, Grant, so don't worry about it. Those of us who are lucky end up getting old. So it's a good thing. Amy says that's coffee hard mode. What does that mean? I'm not up on all the coffee vernacular, so you have to. I'm a muggle. I'm a coffee muggle, so you have to clue me in. Grant says it's better than I thought. I was low on regular coffee, so mixed in some instant. Okay, huh. What is the difference between instant and regular coffee? I mean, is regular coffee just coffee that is? I mean, isn't instant tea the same stuff? Isn't it just ground up coffee beans? Is there something different? Is it like fake coffee? I'm asking honestly. I'm not trying to be facetious because I never drank coffee. So, what is the difference between instant and regular coffee? Make sure to keep it in screen. Have you ever made coffee with tea? That's pretty interesting. How do you do that? How would you make coffee with tea? Explain yourself, Amy. I like tea. I love tea, actually. Tea is just the right amount of bitter for me. But then again, I mean, when I drink tea, it's usually with like a lot of honey in it, so it's not it's not as bitter as it would otherwise be. But no, I do love tea. I have it every Sunday. I have tea. I think they actually make the coffee, then freeze dry it into granules. I might be wrong. The taste seems different to most people. Okay, so it's okay. Interesting. So maybe it's like concentrated orange juice. You know how they have like, you know, regular like fresh orange juice in the store, and then you can buy it in concentrate, like frozen. And it's kind of like it's not. It's orange juice, I guess. It's orange juice, but it's not as good as regular orange juice. So maybe it's like that.
Some crazy stuntman is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story. All right, Jack. Take off from an automobile and
Amy says it's brewed coffee that's crystallized so you can mix it with water for a drink. Huh. Okay. If you were to just mix coffee beans into water, they would never dissolve, no matter how fine it was ground. Okay, I gotta work my brain around this. It's brewed coffee that's crystallized. Okay, so instant coffee is coffee that's already been brewed. It's coffee beans that have already been brewed into liquid coffee, and then they take that liquid coffee and they crystallize it, and so that when it's sold in stores and you put it in water, it instantly changes back into coffee. Is that it? It's like frozen coffee crystallized, and then you can just re-liquefy it. Yeah, I got it. Cool. Oh, cool. That's neat. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. Oh, that's actually kind of clever. Huh. It must be one of those inventions they came up with in the 50s, when the space age was all cool and astronauts were the in thing. That's some Jetsons mojo, mumbo jumbo, crystallized coffee, we liquefied. for consumption. Cool. That's pretty neat. I still wouldn't drink it though. You can't trick me into drinking coffee by making it all sci-fi and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Tang. Oh my gosh, that stuff was nasty. My next door neighbors when we were growing up used to drink Tang, and I go over to the place and you know the mom would give us Tang, and it was like, I mean I didn't say anything, but it was it was not obviously was not as good as orange juice. It was just it had like a chalky, orangey. I mean, yeah, it was okay, I guess, but it was just like that. It was just yeah, it was odd. Tang brand coffee, says Amy. Yeah, there. Oh man. Hopefully it tastes better than Tang. I hope. For all you coffee drinkers out there, I hope that instant coffee is better than Tang. Oh, wrong pen.
The records are right in the cabinet.
I picked up the wrong pen.
Sure, kids, go ahead. Well, thank you.
Pick something
Need a
groovy,
brush pen.
Alex.
That's better. Actually, I need this. This coffee has citrus notes. We'll see. We'll see about that. Grant says some coffees really do have citrus notes, but you need mild roast to taste it. You have to have you have to get a decent brand. Sounds like Grant and Amy are sort of coffee connoisseurs. I will take your word for it. There for now.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this, your voice comes out sounding like this.
Guess it's weird. My generation judged coffee by how bad it was. And it was a blue-collar worker drink. Cops, truck drivers, hard-nosed reporters. Try it out a little. See what I can. Do some more. These are bristles. That do it?
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camps, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call
Oh,
Rag.
ouch. Okay, nabbit.
Okay, boys, better roll.
Mr. Grant Crosby says, I'm about to be 54. You anywhere near that, Jason? I'm around there. I'm around there. I'm in that neighborhood. Let's just say that you're younger than me. You still have time, Grant. You're not an old man yet. Enjoy your youth while you still have it, Grant.
All right. What's your address? Hello, Mr. Pett. Did you release the second bond issue in December? Yeah. All right. The cat did what, Mrs. Harris? Really? All right. Okay.
Listen, Mark, some crazy stuntman is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story.
Hold it, Jack. Take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it?
Well,
Be a good picture either way.
Grant says, I wish I had taken better care of myself, but there was like 15 years I sort of given up on life. Yeah, it's like it's so weird because it's like I never like abused myself or abused my body, you know. I mean, I never drank, I never smoked or anything, but you know, I just, you know, I ate what I wanted to. I didn't, you know, I never really, you know, I exercise, you know, moderately, but and you know, and I was fine. It wasn't until I hit my, I'd say, late 40s that I realized that I couldn't just keep living a life of not caring about my body, because I could feel my body, I could feel the effects of age in my body, even though, you know, I didn't spend like my youth, like, you know, doing parkour and like, you know, you know, playing football, like slamming my body and, you know, or whatever. It's just natural age will just cause your muscles to weaken, your you know, and you know, your strength to decline. And I realized that if I don't start consciously focusing on my health, you know, by the time I'm 70, I'm gonna be a wreck. Just not because of anything I necessarily did to my body, but just because the natural aging process catches up with you. So now I try to focus on, not focus, but be mindful of what I'm eating. I'm trying to, even though I don't want to. I try to make sure I drink enough water every day because of kidney stones. I try to make sure that, you know, I try to walk. I try to exercise more, just so I have enough strength to carry the groceries, just to do everyday normal things. Because your body, once you hit like 45, the physical decline of your body, if you don't pay attention, just like starts to nosedive. So, you know, like I said, I could ignore it until I was about, you know, my mid 40s, and then after that it was like, it was kind of obvious, not obvious to me, because I kind of know my body, that something's wrong, something's not clicking, and, you know, the thing that was wrong was that I'm just getting older. So, not that anything was wrong, it was that you know, for me, I wasn't used to like getting leg cramps when I would just get out of bed. You know, like all of a sudden, like my calf muscles would start seizing up because my muscles weren't as elastic as they used to be. You know, when I hit my mid 30s, I started getting back pains just from sleeping. You know, not from doing anything, not from lifting anything, but just from sleeping. And then after I hit like 35, 36, I've had to sleep with a pillow in the small of my back. So it's like, you know, just normal part of life. It's just kind of stinks, but you know, you get used to it. Such is life. Grant says losing weight is a bear now. And I hate being fat. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like I've always been scrawny, skinny. Yeah, I weigh, what do I weigh now? I weigh 180 now. And I'm 6 feet tall. But that's about 15 pounds overweight for me. I mean, when I graduated college, I weighed 140. I've always been kind of, like I said, scrawny. And then ideally, I would, you know, at least from me, my weight should be 165, maybe 170. So it's like gaining weight is just like, it's so much easier now. Whereas before, my metabolism was very fast. I would just like burn. I would just burn through food. So, but now I can't. now I'm kind of, I want to lose weight, but it is hard. It's difficult. So again, I have to be mindful because otherwise, high blood pressure. I have to worry about that now too. I never had to worry about that before. I think a large part of that is, again, exercise and also eating. And now every time I buy something, I look at the sodium content. You know, I buy soup. How much sodium does it have in it? Oh, can't buy that. So it's just, that's how you know you're getting old, when you start doing old people things, like looking at the ingredients on a soup can. It's like, it's kind of sad. But again, such is life. There are worse things. There are worse things in life. So I won't complain. Not too much. I'll complain a little. Grass says, "Be glad you didn't smoke. Good job." Yeah, it just never. It's like drinking. It's like everyone in my family drinks. My dad, you know, used to smoke a pipe. Before that, he smoked cigarettes. It just, you know, some things sort of, you know, you sort of are interested in doing certain things. I just never was, and it's not anything on my part. It's just I just never inclined to do it, so I didn't. I think if alcohol tasted like soda, I'd be a drunk. You know, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, for me, it's like I think it's like the taste of something. If something doesn't like appeal to me taste wise, I just don't like coffee. It does not appeal to me, so I tasted it once. I was just like, ugh, no, I'm not drink this. You know, for me, it was always the same with alcohol and smoking. I just like, although, but again, like I said, I like the smell of tobacco. I love the smell of my dad's pipe and my uncle's cigars. I don't know why. It's just, it's weird. I don't know.
And travel some distance. Something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this.
Grant says, I'm 5'6". My ideal caloric intake is like 1,000 calories. That's not a lot. I mean, is that is that ideal? Even if you're 5'6", it sounds low. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't. Isn't like how much is the caloric intake for an adult? Isn't it like Isn't like 2,000 calories or more? Like 2,500, 3,000 calories? I don't know. I ain't no biologist, but it seems kind of low. 1,000 calories a day seems kind of low. Hey, comic book one, how you doing? Good seeing you.
To meet a great new star.
Hope you're doing well. Oh, cool. You smoke pipes. Cool. Very cool. I just managed to quit cigarettes for 5 years and I've relapsed and I'm struggling with it. Love the smell of pipes too. Yeah, I mean, that is one good thing, I guess, about never having smoked. I never got the addiction to it. But like you, I mean, I love the smell of pipe tobacco. So I guess my dad got me addicted to the smell of it. He was actually buried with his pipe, so which was pretty cool. But he did not die of lung cancer, so that's good too. It's because you're short. So how many calories do you think Wolverine has to take every day? Because he's shorter than you. Wolverine's like 5'3". So he probably has like a caloric intake of like, I don't know, 500 calories a day. But he's got that healing factor, so he can eat all the pieces he wants. It won't matter. He'll just burn off. Healing factor to feed. Oh yes, to feed his healing factor. That yeah probably yeah. Every time he gets his face shot off, he has to try to consume 5,000 calories to grow back. That'd be my chosen mutant power. What would yours be? What would my mutant power be? I have no idea. My chosen one. I'd have to think about it. I would choose a mutant power that was, I don't know. It would be the ability to make lots of money and not be taxed on it. That would be my mutant power. I think. I might change that. But off the top of my head, right now that's the most appealing power to me. The ability to make a lot of money and yet not have to pay a single dime in taxes on it. Comic book one says Bigger Johnson. I don't need a mutant. Well, no comment. But Comic book one wants to be a mutant freak, a freak of nature. He wants to do the whole carnival circuit. He wants to be the biggest name on Pornhub.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp, where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, better roll.
John says, my bodyguard, get your mind out of the gutter. Huh. Wow. I wish I were rich enough to have a bodyguard. See, that's where my mutant power would come into play. I'd be rich enough to have a bodyguard, like Grant, and name him Johnson. Alas, I don't have that mutant power. I think that's right. I think these shadows are right. But I'm not quite sure.
Hello, Mr. Spence. Did you release the second Bond issue in December? Yeah. All right. The cat did what, Mrs. Harris? Really?
All right, okay. Listen, Mark, some crazy stuntman is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story.
Hold it, Jack.
Turn
Take
that
off from an
on.
automobile on a
Turn
dirt
that
road.
off.
Can he make it?
Well,
Be a good picture either way.
Close that.
every available development in science and engineering has been utilized to get the story to the reader in the shortest possible time. And now, the latest miracle of news
Interesting. I'm reconnecting my headphones, but I'm not hearing anything. Very odd. Very perplexing. Alright. I'm looking for my brush. Got it. Let's see. Comic Book One says you have 1,000 subs. Where's the super chat button? Well, I don't get a super chat button because you need more than 1,000 subs now. YouTube has made it kind of hard to reach super chat status. You can tip me. You can tip me on blah blah blah. You go into my description of this live stream. You can tip me via what's it called, PayPal, but you can still ask me questions regardless. You don't have to tip me. So you need at least, I think, 4,000 watch hours on YouTube in order to get super chats and to monetize your videos. I think that's it's not a new rule. It's probably been around for a few years, but yeah, and also you no longer need 1,000 subs. You only need 500 subs. You only need 500 subs and 4,000 watch hours within a year, and I'm nowhere close to that. I only have, I think, 600 and change watch hours. Watch hours are the number of hours that people watch your videos. And even though I have 1,000 subs, but the 1,000 subs, it doesn't matter. You gotta have people putting eyeballs on your vids. So that's one of my goals, to get up to 4,000 watch hours a year, and maybe I just need better videos. Either better videos or more live streams. I need a live stream 24/7, so that way, hopefully, I'll get 4,000 watch hours a year. But I'm working on it. Time will tell. I'm also, in case you didn't know, I'm going to be on starting on WhatNot as well as YouTube, starting next week, next Tuesday. And again, the link to that is in the description as well. So please, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to go over to WhatNot.com and follow me there, because I will be selling my artwork during live streams. I'll be auctioning off artwork. I'll have like buy it now artwork. I'll be doing giveaways, much like I'm doing here. Yeah, so follow me on WhatNot and see some of the cool stuff I'm doing. Actually, seeing some of the cool stuff I'm going to be selling right now. This is one of the items I'll be selling on WhatNot. Actually, let me show you some of the cards I've already done, which I've neglected to do this entire stream. It's only been about an hour, and I've neglected to show you anything that I've done for WhatNot. Comic Book One says, I'm setting up 10,000 bots right now to watch your vids. Hang tight. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Send me all the bots. Get me to 4,000 watch hours by next week. All right, here's some of the cards I've done so far. Like this Wolverine. Here's some other ones. Excuse me. I need to get some more water. Got this guy. Yeah, I'm trying to pronounce his name. Gojo something from Kakashi. No, not Kakashi. From Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, there we go. I watched probably the first 5 or 6 episodes, and I stopped. So, but my friend likes it, so here he is. That's one. We got Batman here, the man of many bats. Did that one. We got Goku. This is his Ultra Instinct form. Got another Wolverine here. And let's see. Got Naruto. Can you see that? It's kind of... Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Spanish says, yeah, I couldn't get into Jujutsu Kaisen. I tried the whole first season. Yeah, I wanted to maybe I just need to keep watching it. I don't know. Like I said, my friend kind of loved it, and we tend to like the same sort of anime. I don't know. I started getting bored with it, and I'm not sure. I kind of know why. It's like the story to me started to drag, and so by the 5th episode, I was like, why am I watching this? You know. So maybe it picked up after that. It got more exciting. I'm kind of I'm not ADHD. I mean, I can hold my attention on something, but it has to be a reason. It has to be a compelling reason for me to keep coming back to watch something. And I don't know. It started off okay, and then I just kind of like, I could watch. There are other things I could be watching instead. So I dipped. I got Drew Venom.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversation
And oh, got She-Hulk.
Something else
You
happens.
see that?
Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this,
Drew She-Hulk. Oh, I drew what's his name? Sasuke from Naruto. I like Naruto. That's probably my favorite anime.
your voice comes out sounding like this.
Granish Cosby says the last part of the season is non-stop action, one battle. Okay, well I will go back and check it out. I did see it. My friend recommended another one that I saw. I didn't see the actual season. I saw a movie that's sort of a compilation of those seasons. It was called Kaiju number 7, I think. Kaiju number 7, I think it was called that. Very, very good. I like that actually quite a bit. I should probably go back and watch the actual season. So I thought it was very entertaining. The Human Skull. No, Ghost Rider. So there's that. Oh. That's Luffy from One Piece. And his what is this? His fifth gear. Gear 5 form. Sort of looks crazy. Interesting. One Piece was another show that I kind of dropped out of. It went on way too long. I watched the first 100 episodes. I liked One Piece. I actually really liked the live action version of it from Netflix, which really surprised me on how good it was. But it was just the anime itself just went on forever, and I was just like, I can't keep watching this. It was a good anime, but there has to be an end. It has to be an end game. I'm not going to be watching this till I'm 90. I'm sorry. It's like The Simpsons. It's like this Simpsons has been on the air since like 1989, 1988. It's like I'm not watching this forever. I'm sorry. So, but I am looking forward to the second season of the live action One Piece. So, I'm sure it'll be good. Granish says Naruto was my favorite for a long time, but Power Creep got kind of out of control. I never watched the last part of it. It's good. You should go back and watch the last part. It all pays off. And what I liked about Naruto was that, of course there's power creep, but it's not like freaking One Piece where every or Dragon Ball, where Dragon Ball Z or whatever they call it now, where it's just like infinite power-ups. It's not like that. I mean, there's a limit, but it's just the story itself was so good. It was the only other anime that I've watched. Well, maybe there are a couple other ones. The only anime that really comes to mind that I got as much satisfaction from watching Naruto was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the one that actually followed the anime, that actually followed the manga. That was such a good, and it was short. I mean, relatively compared to One Piece. It was only 50 or 60 episodes, maybe 55 episodes for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but it had a beginning, middle, and end. It was such a solid story all the way through. I love that anime. Same with Naruto. I mean, Naruto was much longer. I mean, it was probably 700 episodes, and a lot of filler in there. But this base story was very solid. I mean, you saw Naruto grow from a kid to a teenager to an adult, and it's just a great, to me anyway. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I liked it a lot. Grant Project says, love both versions of Full Metal. Each have their own strength. I wish I could combine the best aspects of both. I think Brotherhood, I'm kind of a purist where the closer it is to the source material, the more I like it. So Brotherhood was basically just a play-by-play of the manga. So I thought that was just perfect. I liked the original Full Metal Alchemist. It was just, once they caught up with the manga and started to write their own storylines, because there was no manga to go off from, it kind of fell off the wheels to me. I liked it, but I don't know. I'm just very, I don't know. Maybe I'm too picky. I liked it though. I did like it. Spidey Man. Wait. These are. Hey, okay. These are. I'm sorry. Okay. Already showed you these. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So those are the ones I've done so far, and I'll be, like I said, on WhatNot, I'll be selling, auctioning these off, and other artwork that I'm doing. So, yeah, follow me on WhatNot. So you can, buy these. I might do some giveaways, like I do here, and whatnot. And I got some other ones that I need to ink, like this Wolverine. Got another Spider-Man here that I need to ink. Got another Ghost Rider that I need to ink. Another Wolverine. A little bloody, missing an eye. Got Spawn. These are all ones that I. Oh, Power Girl. Deadpool. I may not be able to see these too well, but another Wolverine. Another Spidey-Man. So, I mean, there can be multiples of another Spidey-Man. There can be multiples of certain characters, so. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just trying to draw as many as possible, so that on the off chance that someone actually buys some, I'll have more to sell. So we'll see. We'll see. Where did I put my pen? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. All right. I'm still wondering why my headphones are not working. Because they have power, they're connected to the computer, and yet I hear nothing. I hear nothing, I see nothing. I'm going to have to go back, try to solve this puzzle after I finish Mr. Wolverine. 4 people are watching. Everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And if you would, please hit the like button. Give this live stream a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm thinking while I'm inking. What is the best way to do this?
Listen, Mark, some crazy stuntman is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story.
I guess that's okay.
Take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it? Well, be a good picture either way.
Well, stop. Bingo. I will use this.
Right
All right,
in the cabinet.
that's good.
Is it okay with you, sir?
Sure, kids. Go ahead.
Well, thank you.
Pick something groovy, Alex.
Ah, I remember. Something. I remember. Which farm remembers? That's good. Erase all the pencil lines. That way I'll be able to see all the parts that I forgot to ink.
What you're going to hear about today
Yep.
is nothing
Get my
short
favorite
of a miracle.
Christmas present this year.
It's dramatically new.
Reach
Made
over.
possible only through years of research, invention.
This is my favorite Christmas present this year. It's my dusting brush. Now I can just go like that instead of using my hands. Very useful. Very useful.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted
I just need to get a hook to hook it on. Right now I'm just sort of
Let me show you.
putting it on the top of my
You see, instead of sounding like
drawing table. It sort of sits there. I need a hook. All right. Let me
sounding like this.
fill in all the holes, all the inking holes that I did this before. Oh, gotcha.
Come on. I want you to meet a great new star.
Ah, I forgot. Ah, I see what I forgot. Dag nabbit. Completely forgot his stubble. Can't have a clean shaven Wolverine, folks. It's not good. It's not good. He's gotta have at least a few hours stubble. Because of his healing factor, his hair grows back really fast. How often does Wolverine have to shave, do you think? But with his healing factor, his hair does, like if he gets caught in an explosion, or you know, he gets burned alive, his hair grows back just as fast as the rest of his body. So like within like, you know, 20 minutes, he's completely back to normal, including his hair. So his hair must grow extremely fast. So how often do you think he shaves? He must shave like every hour. Logically, I'm just, you know, it's just canon. It's just science. It's just Marvel canon. His hair must grow at like 5,000 miles per hour. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, if he gets, when he gets caught in a nuclear explosion, you know, his skin grows back within minutes, and so does his hair. So, if he's just living his normal day-to-day life, his hair must grow at the same rate. If he gets a haircut, what's the point? Because it's just going to grow back within 3 minutes. Why bother? So, I am drawing Wolverine about. Actually, this is probably Wolverine right after he leaves the barber. This is Wolverine. He's very pleased with the clean shave that the barber just gave him. But unfortunately, as soon as he starts walking down the sidewalk, to his next appointment, he's already started to grow stubble again. Darn that healing factor. Wolverine can never have a clean shave. At least not for long. Not for long. Skix.io says, Electro Swing is banging. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Although I wish I could hear it because my headphones are not working. Dagnabbit. Hold on one second. I'm gonna fix these headphones. These headphones are on my head, not doing nothing, but sitting there making me look dopey. Need to be rectified. So please, as soon as I can pull myself away from this drawing thing. Actually, let me finish Wolverine first, and then I will mess with my stupid computer. There we go. He's got stubble. He's nice and stubbly. Let me put a little more here on his cheeks. A little more. Little more. Not too much. Just a little. There we go. Alright, now I can sign it. It's done. It's complete. Where should I sign it? I'm going to sign it here. Right there. On the side. Hopefully I won't mess it up. This is where I ruined the drawing by signing it. It's like, I should have signed it there. Wait, should I sign it here or here? Something is telling me I'll sign it here for balance. For balance sake. I don't want it to be too heavy on the left side because his horns, his head horn. What is that? Is that a horn? What is that? Anyway, his head horn is on the left hand side, and it's kind of, if I put my signature there, it'll seem too heavy. So I'll put it here to balance it because there's a lot of empty space here. So there we go. That's good. That's my name. Robinson. Okie doke. That's one down. One down, 5,000 to go. But I will be right back. See if I can fix my headphones and I'm back to the next drawing.
Hello, Mr. Smith. Did you release the
Let's
second bond
see.
issue in December? All right.
Headphones.
What, Mrs. Harris? Really? All right, okay. Listen, Mark, some crazy stunt man is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story. All right, Jack. Take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it? Well, be a good picture either way.
Okay. Got it working again. Alright, let me put this in a baggie. There we go. Slip that in there. Make it look all pretty, all purty. Go in there. Dagnabbit. Get in there. Get in there. There you go. It's nice. And let me put this in a top loader. Top loader is one of these things, like a hard little plastic shell to protect it when it's mailed. Sort of like a Mylar bag for a comic book. slip that in there. There we go. That looks good. It looks happy. Happy Wolverine. Even Wolverine should be happy sometimes. The Punisher should not be happy, but Wolverine should be sometimes. There we go. Alright, what's the next one? Next one is Spidey-Man.
Listen, Mark, some crazy stuntman is going to try taking off in an airplane from the top of an automobile this afternoon out in the valley. Sounds like a story. Hold it, Jack. Take off from an automobile on a dirt road. Can he make it? Well, be a good picture either way.
The elves were given the ethereal high notes of glam rock. The dwarves were gifted the heavy bass of metal. And the race of men desired above all else the catchy hook of pop. But they were all deceived, for another track was made in the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom. The Dark Lord forged a master.
Grant says if the Punisher is hanging upside down, his grimace could be sort of smiley. Maybe if he had Spidey powers.
His malice
Yeah, that would be bad.
and his
It'd be messy.
down in the dark, beneath the roots of stone, that creature they called Gollum, he was dancing all alone. But then a Mr. Baggins, he came sneaking through the gloom, where he found a golden circle that would seal his fate with doom. They played a game of riddles in the cold and pitchy black, with the creature getting closer for a juicy hobbit snack. But the burglar held a secret that he kept inside his coat, and his question was a weapon pointed at the creature's throat. The ring betrayed its master, it wanted to be free, to find a brand new keeper for its disco melody. He slipped it on his finger and he vanished into air. Then he left the creature screaming in a panic of despair. But when you put it on, you feel the fever start, a heavy bass line thumping deep inside your tiny heart. It spins you round and round till you're caught inside the trance. There's simply no escaping the dark power of the dance. You can hide from all your friends, but not the leadless eye. It sees you burning brightly beneath the Mordor sky. The wraiths are riding out upon their horses black. There is only going forward and there is no going back. 'Cause there's just one funk to rule them all, and just one funk to find them, just one funk to bring them all, and in the disco bind them. The age of men is coming to an end. You have no ally, you have no friend. Surrender your will to the beat of the drum. The time of the orc has finally come. My eyes open and my vision's wide. There's nowhere left for you to hide. I see the hobbit and I see the king. I am the lord of the disco ring. Just one funk to rule them all, just one funk to find them, just one funk to bring them all, and in the disco bind them.
One of my favorite storylines was the Sin Eater. It ended by Spider-Man now holding back against
The ring passed to his nephew,
a normal serial killer and Daredevil taunting him
a sprightly lad named
off him.
Frodo, and his friends
Spider-Man was so angry, Daredevil won. Huh.
in that precious elven gold. So he cast it in the fire, and it came out burning cold. You have to keep it secret, and you have to keep it safe, or you'll find yourself in danger from the evil too powerful and strong. Is temptation's tearing you apart? I can make you play the perfect song. Disco darkness in your heart. The ring, it whispers silky silent secrets. It puts your spirit to the test. The rhythm sends a shiver down your spine. Forget about the wizard and the quest. It will tell you things you want to hear. Just put me on and take the throne. You've been struggling for so very long. Now you'll never dance alone. 'Cause there's just one funk to rule them all. And just one funk to find them. Just one funk to bring them all. And in the disco bind them. The age of men is coming to an end. You have no ally and you have no friends. Surrender your will to the beat of the drum. The time of the orc has finally come. My eyes open and my vision's wide. There's nowhere left for you to hide. I see the hobbit and I see the king. I am the lord of the disco ring. Just one funk to rule them all. Just one funk to find them. Just one funk to bring them all. And in the disco bind them. Frodo stood above the sea of fire and refused to let it go. He had claimed the funk as his desire, then disappeared as Samwise shouted no. Funky Frodo appeared with just 9 fingers. He had lost the ring of doom. Why does he have 9 fingers? Where is the ring of doom? That creature golem held it to the sky. Then in his mania he fell, and he took the magic of the eye back into the pits of hell. The dark tower has fallen. The master track is silenced. The time of the elves is over. But the funk belongs to the age of men.
Yeah, I read part of the Sin Eater storyline when it first came out, but I never got all the issues. I know the basics of it. But wasn't he the one who is he the one who killed what's her name, DeWolf, the cop in Spider-Man books? Because I got the issue where she was killed. Or yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Jean DeWolf. It was like in the mid '80s. It's so weird, like how you like remember these these sort of random characters that, you know, they weren't. I mean, she was around for a while, but she wasn't like a big Spider-Man character. But I still remember her name. And I just remember that issue where she was killed and then Spider-Man found out about it. I mean, it was I get pretty well written if I remember it 40 years later. Oh, it turns out she had a crush on Spider-Man. Her apartment was full of pictures of him. I would call that an obsession, not just a crush. I mean, I've had crushes on people, but my place wasn't filled with pictures of them. once you start filling your place with pictures of someone, you don't have a crush on them. You're obsessed with them. Yeah, it's too bad Spider-Man couldn't find a nice girl like Jean DeWolf. Instead, he got hooked up with some hot supermodel like Mary Jane Watson. Poor Spider-Man. Nothing ever goes right for him. Poor Spidey. Grant says, that was just a corkboard shrine. It's just a shrine the size of a corkboard. But I'm guessing that was probably for work. That's probably work related. He said, I never liked Mary Jane. Wow. So I like Mary Jane. I thought she was okay. She's fine. I don't like what they've done with her over the years, but the character herself, I thought she was fine. What character have I never liked on Spider-Man? I did want Spider-Man to get with what's her name, Deborah Whitman. You remember her? She was another sort of, not fly by night, but she was another sort of ancillary character in Spider-Man comics back in the 80s. I always kind of wanted him to get with her, but I guess she was kind of like a little nuts. But yeah, Spider-Man needs like just a nice girl. Yeah, she was a blonde with glasses. And I think she saw Peter changing into Spider-Man one time by accident, and it kind of drove her nuts. She didn't know if she was hallucinating or not. I don't know. But she was an interesting character. I think she and Peter dated for a while, but I don't know. 5 people are watching. Five people are watching. Wow, that's awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you would. Give the live stream a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would. And also, please make sure to go into the description of this video, this live stream, and follow me on WhatNot, because I will be starting live streaming on WhatNot starting next week, the week from today, on February 3rd, I believe it is. So I'll be selling my artwork there, including this this sketch card of Spider-Man. So yeah, follow me on WhatNot, and you'll be able to see me draw, and I'll be doing a lot of the same stuff I'm doing here. You know, drawing, selling my artwork, giving away some of the artwork. So make sure to follow me on WhatNot if you would. The link is in the description of this video. Oh my gosh, you didn't care for Felicia Hardy either? Oh my gosh. Oh no. I kind of liked her. I remember again. I remember when Spider-Man first met her as well. That issue, although I lost that one years ago. Probably read it to dust. It says, but yeah, Jim Shooter oversaw the last great years of Marvel. Lost interest in the 90s. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much right. I mean, Jim Shooter was next to Stan Lee, probably the best editor-in-chief Marvel ever had. I mean, I loved those books back in the 80s. And then, like I said, the 90s, it became much more sort of surface rather than story driven. You know, just sort of like the look. You know, Todd McFarlane, all the Image guys and everything. I mean, it is a cool look, but they kind of abandon story in favor of superficial appearance, and that is not good. You liked it, but not as a romantic interest. I don't really, I didn't really see her purpose outside of being a romantic interest for Spider-Man. I mean, it's just kind of, I mean, that's what made her interesting to me. Outside of them possibly getting together, I mean, she's just a girl in a cat suit. So this is like, you know, I already, you know, we already have Catwoman. What she didn't really hold much interest to me outside of being Spider-Man's side piece. But maybe there's more to her. I mean, I did like her backstory with her dad and everything. I thought that was cool. I guess yes. Okay. It's like, seriously, I like I fret over inking characters like Spider-Man way more than I do over characters like Wolverine. It's all in my head. It's so weird. I will try this and then. Not sure if that works. You think she's going to be in a new movie, Grant? Felicia Harding? I don't know. I haven't really looked to see which actors are in this movie, so I kind of don't even consider Tom Holland Spider-Man. They just mess with his story so much in the MCU that I don't even consider him Spider-Man anymore. He's just kind of like, I don't know what he is. The guy dressed as Spider-Man. I just let's see. I've long since given up on the movies. Quitter. I still like the movies. I'm kind of. I'm kind of well, I'm not kind of, I am a nerd. I'm definitely a comic book nerd, and that kind of compels me to watch things that I probably shouldn't, that I should probably just give up on, but I can't because I still hold out like a smidgen of hope that things will get better. Like even through the whole to me the MCU died when Stan Lee did. Like Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics died when Stan Lee died. Actually died long before that. Marvel Comics died probably in 2010, 2009, 2010. But the MCU died when Stan Lee did around 2018 because his movies since then have been pretty much garbage. But despite that, I still have hope. I still have hope that they'll be able to come back, MCU, come back to the days of Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Come back, give us more meat like that. So who knows? I mean, I don't. I hope, but but they still put out so much garbage. It's just it just it kind of kills whatever hope I have. So like Fantastic Four, oh my gosh, it killed me. I mean, I love the whole '60s motif thing with it. You know, I love that, but turning Mr. Fantastic into Pedro Pascal and turning him into beta male who doesn't know what to do, who's basically kind of taking orders from his wife. It's just it killed me. It just, oh my gosh, it was and I had hopes, but as soon as I heard who they cast as Reed Richards, I was like, you killed the movie, and they did. I couldn't do it. I wanted to, but you can't have as bad of a miscast as that and expect me to buy into the illusion, because it kills the illusion. I was just sitting there watching Pedro Pascal for 2 hours. It's just like, oh my gosh. Give John Krasinski a call. Get him back. I thought he was great as Mr. Fantastic. I thought it was very interesting as a character, but it's just I don't understand why they didn't. He probably didn't want to do it, which I can't blame him. But it would have been so much better. And in my mind's eye, ideally, I wish they had gotten Alice Eve to play Sue Storm. Oh, that would have been so good. I don't know if you know who Alice Eve is. Alice Eve, she was in that Star Trek movie, the one with Khan, where Benedict Cumberbatch played Khan. And Alice Eve played, what's her name? The same character that was the mother of Kirk's son in The Search for Spock. Alice Eve played that character. So, but she would have been fantastic as Sue Storm. But again, they didn't cast her. Dagnabbit. I can play Sue Storm as long as she stays invisible. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to pull off the voice. People might suspect. It's like, what's wrong with Sue's voice? There's something, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it doesn't quite sound the way I envisioned her. This could be a heavy smoker. There you go. Reed. Reed, how you doing? Oh my, Reed, my love. Might as well marry Ben Grimm. Lung-shaped clouds, smoke clouds. That'd be cool. Yeah, you can see the smoke going in and oh, that'd be cool. Oh, see now you're starting to make it appealing. Smoking Sue Storm. Oh, I see what I was doing. I was like, what? Why did I put those lines down? It's like I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. see. Hey Grant, you ever find this song on YouTube? I think you were the one who asked me about it. I found many verses and gave up before finding this one. Give me a second. I'll find out who actually sang it after I finish his head.
Most of the sound factors are already known. The speed of the tape in recording, its playing time, and the sound level required. A fine-grained deposit of nickel. This makes smooth wall grooves. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have to be perfect.
Okay. The guys who did the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego song are called the Asylum Street Spankers. Asylum Street Spankers, like spanking your kid. So look them up. And the song is just called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Skix IO says, do you also use digital art programs or mainly traditional? I use both. I use Photoshop to color, and I use Clip Studio Paint for actual jobs, depending on how fast they need to be done, because digital art is faster than traditional. But I prefer drawing by hand. I much prefer drawing like this than working digitally. So you know, but I do like Clip Studio Paint. I think it's a great program. I like Photoshop. I also use Illustrator. I used to use freehand. So yeah, I use digital art programs. I'm starting to get into, not starting. I've been using AI for certain things. You know, probably for the last year and a half. So. Sorry, taking a water break. Ah, good water. I was also wondering what that song was. Which one? This one or the one before it? Oh! You were also wondering what that? Oh, you mean the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego song? Okay, gotcha. Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, it's. I think I find it a very cool program. But it's like Photoshop in a way where it's so dense. There's so much involved, so much that you can do with it that you just kind of. It's kind of trying to learn as much as you can. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I use it, and I know how to use it to do what I want to do, but I probably know 1% of Clip Studio Paint. I mainly use it just to mimic what I do by hand, drawing, and I just need to learn more. So I mean, I try to watch. I need to watch more YouTube videos about it. I know they have. If you have a chance, go on YouTube and subscribe to a channel called Graphicsly. I think it is a Clip Studio Paint channel, but it's focused on other artists, and they show you how to do the things that they do. They show their techniques to audiences. So if you have a chance, subscribe to Graphicsly. And I think it's GRAPHIXLY. And I found that to be a very good channel to learn different techniques, different styles. But I also like the fact that Clip Studio Paint is very teaching friendly in a sense that they encourage people to they encourage users to give tips on how to do certain things with the program, and I find that very helpful. So it's a great program. Oh, it's in my pocket. It's like, where's my pen? I stuck it in my pocket. For safekeeping. It was so safe that even I couldn't use it. I always kind of not struggle, but question which direction to curve the webs. I guess in the direction of the contour, body contour. Contour the action. Let's see. That's okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah. I need a smaller pen. I need a smaller pen. Let's try this one.
level required. A fine-grained deposit of nickel. This makes smooth walled grooves. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have to be perfect. But this is the point where most people long for a road map.
5 people are still here. Thank you, everybody, one and all. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you've all subscribed to my channel because I will continue to do live streams and post videos, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. So please, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I do drawing live streams like this. I do unboxing videos. Do speed drawings and some other stuff. So subscribe. Come back. What am I doing? I know I'm doing the webs. I just got lost though in terms of where I am.
The records are right in the cabinet.
Well, is it okay with you, sir? Sure, kids. Go ahead. Well, thank you.
Pick something groovy, Alex.
See that? Okay. 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 I think it's hard to keep track of where these webs are going. Because basically what I'm doing is I am outlining the shadow of his head for these webs, and the webs are sort of whited out. So I have to draw the outline. Once I fill in the shadows, it'll make sense. It'll make better sense than it does coming out of my mouth. Alright, that's good. Sorry, stretching. Yeah. Stretching and making weird noises with my pie hole. It's surprisingly difficult to draw this size. I don't know if you guys know that these cards are like 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and this is my first time really sort of drawing on these tiny little sketch cards, and half my time is spent just trying to focus and not see double because it's so small. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's tiny. I guess it's good practice. It's good practice for me to focus on one point at a time, and maybe it's making my eyesight better. I don't know, or it could make my eyesight substantially worse. You see what I'm doing with the shadow here? I'm kind of leaving the webs white, sort of negative space. I should probably just black the whole thing in, but I'm being too fussy to do that.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle. It's dramatically new, made possible only through years of research, inventions, and innovation.
Sorry, I apologize.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversations that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this,
All right, there we go. I don't know if you can see that. That's just right there, sort of like his shadow for his head, but the webs are in white. So probably not important, but I thought it looked cool. So I did it. I did it because I wanted to. Is this the right pen? It is the right pen. Yeah.
Come on. I want you to meet a great new star.
look around.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
where they awake every morning and go to sleep every night to the strains of the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
And one of the coolest things that Todd McFarlane ever did with Spider-Man, and one of the most annoying and stupidest things, was that curly Q webbing that he invented for Spider-Man. It looks really, really cool, but it's a freaking pain in the neck to draw. And I kind of wish they dropped it as soon as Todd McFarlane left, but they didn't. So now it's like a mainstay. But I hate it, because now everybody's forced, no, not forced to do it, but you know, it's kind of expected now. And I can do it, but it's just, it's like 10 times more work than it should be. There we go, that's close enough. But yeah, just but I mean, it was a very cool look for his webbing. For instance, I was about to say I like the webbing. I like it too, but I hate drawing it. I mean, it's it's great to look at, but it is a pain in the neck to draw. I did it. What? Where's? I try to avoid it whenever I can. But I did a drawing. Oh, it was for P Money. He's one of my subscribers on YouTube, but he won a drawing from me of Spider-Man as Santa, sort of swinging and delivering presents to kids, and the drawing was, you know, it wasn't too hard until I got to the stupid webbing, and I probably spent as much time on that webbing as I did on the rest of the drawing, because I was trying to give it that sort of, you know, spaghetti webbing that Todd McFarlane did, and it was just like, oh, such a pain. But it looks cool. It looks cool. So I guess I can't complain too much, but I can complain because it's a pain. That's okay. I think that's okay. I got that, and
What you get in a hi-fi set is best described as presence, a feeling of life and nearness in the music. Once you've heard high-fidelity reproduction, you'll be hard to satisfy with anything less.
Okay, I got it. That's good. rocked it. Yo, K-pop junkie, how you doing? It's good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good evening. Hopefully you're staying warm. Even here in sunny South Florida, it is. There's a nip in the air. It's what's the temperature now? It's like, hold on. Let me check my trusty. Oh my gosh, it's 49 degrees in South Florida. Holy mackerel. What is going on? That's awesome. I love it. I love it. More. Trying not to freeze. Yeah, I guess not. I guess you are. Because South Florida is the warmest place in the country right now, probably. I'm guessing. Even here, it is chilly. It is a rare, cool evening. It's 4 degrees, feels like negative 11. Oh my gosh, Amy Lester says so cool. Well, how cold is it where you are, Amy? I mean, if it's 49 down here, it must be, has to be, what is it 40 where you live? As long as you have hot chocolate, it's fine. Hot chocolate makes everything better. It's 29 degrees in Texas. Ouch. Wow. Man. Wow, 36. Ouch, holy mackerel. That is, pardon the pun, that is cool. And I mean, man, I wish it would get that cool down here. It's been, I'm trying to remember last time it was like in the 30s. It was probably, I think it was like 2011. It got that cold down here, and I loved it. It was so great. I say that because we rarely get cold weather like that, so I mean, if we got that every year, I'd probably get sick of it. I should start to melt here. Okay, should be able to drive on the streets tomorrow. Good, good. Just be careful. Take my 4 degrees. Hey, send it over. I'll take 4 degrees for 1 day, and then you have to take it back. I'll borrow it. I'll rent out your 4-degree weather for a day, and then I will return it like an overdue library book. Alpha Proto! 33 degrees in North Carolina. Wow. Yeah, it's almost February. This is kind of unusual weather, but you know, it'll warm up soon. It'll warm up soon. Okay, there we go. Let me erase all the pencil lines and see what I need to fix. See all the spots I missed. Once you get it, you're stuck with it. I don't know about that. I can't return it like Amazon. I can't like take it to my local Whole Foods market and just return it. Return to sender. That'd be much more convenient for me.
number 3 10 years ago, was released today from the federal penitentiary after serving 11 years of a 10 to life sentence.
You forward to someone else, share it around. Yes, share the love.
Involved in the original crime has not been recovered. Police officials doubt the gold can be recovered, pointing out that should the gold be found by Pappas,
Time for the dusting brush. Brush, 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 brush. Alright, let's see. Let me take a look at this. Looks good. Looks good. I haven't missed any spots. Is that a pencil line? I missed a pencil line. Rat. There we go. There we go. Shoot. Be gone. Yes, yes. I saw people before. This is my favorite Christmas gift. My mom sent it to me. Thanks, Mom. It's on my Amazon wish list. Well, it cost $10, but I figured, why spend $10 when I just put it on my Amazon wish list and have someone else spend $10? Yeah. And it worked. I tricked her. Okay. All that's left is to sign it. Sign it, sign it, sign it. Where? Where should I sign it? I'm thinking I should sign it here. There. There. Is that it? Let me look at it. Or there. Should I sign it down here, lower left-hand corner, or upper right-hand corner? Which one? It's sad. I can't. I'm like worried. I'm more indecisive about that than anything else. Greenwich Crosby says bottom. Across the bottom left? Yeah, I think maybe here. Across. Like that. I think that's probably... Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you, Grant and Amy, for your input. Good. That looks good. I'm gonna get. Whoops. Stay. Get a little sleeve for it. Put it in there. Little sleeping bag for the card, and what else? Get a top loader for it. Crack, 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 crack. When I first did this, I thought I cracked the top loader, but it's just the a stiffness. Makes it crick and crack. And slide it in there. There. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not too bad. Oh, 3D. So, there we go. Well, I got, what time is it? It's almost 1. So this has been a slightly long... Not too long. How long was it? That's 3 hours. Not too long. So But I got, it's not, I don't know. I might have to work faster. I've got 2 done in 3 hours. So, but it looked okay. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So I'll just keep working on these, and I'll be back on Thursday for another live stream to continue working on them. So I'll have more drawings to ink, but these are the ones that I still have to ink that I've already sketched up. Do you see these? No, you can't even see that. Burp, burp. There you go. That's better. Burp, burp. Burp. Burp, burp, burp. Burp. It'll stay. Will it stay? It won't stay. It doesn't want to stay. It's Wolverine. He's very defiant. Got that one. Got another Wolverine. Burp. Burp. Got another Spidey Man. And then another Spidey Man. Got a lot of Spidey Men. So I gotta work on these, and I'll have more drawings on Wednesday. Not Wednesday, Thursday. Sorry, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. But anybody, I want to thank you for watching. And again, if you would, hit the like button, give the live stream a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure to go to the link in the description of this video to my WhatNot page and follow me on WhatNot if you would, because I'm going to do my first WhatNot live stream next Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So come and check it out then. And I'll be back here on Thursday, day after tomorrow, to do some more of these drawings. So if you would, come on back. Let's hang out and listen to some funky electro swing music while I try not to mess these up. Okay? Guys, have a great night, and stay warm if you would, please. And like Amy said, have some hot chocolate. It makes everything better. Okay? You take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright? Bye. Have a good night. Sleep tight.